Not really a relaxing film to watch.
No, it really isn't.
How was it reading the script? I'm curious. Was it as scary on the page?
It was exciting to read because it
Yeah.
felt really original, and you just never knew what was going to happen because it started out, it kind of felt like The Ice Storm to me. It was kind of like this heavy story about a family grieving. It was really honest and emotionally very kind of true and raw. And then, you know, it starts to move around, and there was so much of it which was completely unexpected, and it was so layered and honest even when it becomes kind of heightened. So it was exciting to read, and I immediately knew that I wanted to do it. I wasn't looking to do anything like this. I'd said to my agent, I don't want to do anything heavy, but I love the rhythm of it. Like it's so confident, it just takes its time. It doesn't kind of try to please people. It's its own thing. I love it.
Yeah, and it's a great performance, and it's a very difficult one as well. This is a woman who is really going to places, basically. How nuanced was it for you, or how easy was it for you to do that story arc, basically? If I'm expressing myself correctly.
Yeah, no, I understand. Because it was so well written, everything was clear. You know, Ari's a brilliant writer and a brilliant director. And so I felt safe enough to really go for it. B, he was so clear and was able to, he's very articulate. So he was able to talk about any given moment and give me insight if I was having any kind of difficulty understanding where I was meant to pitch it. But honestly, a lot of it felt very obvious, only in that it was so brilliantly written that I understood where it was at. And for me, so that I wasn't like reveling in it and getting exhausted, I really pushed it away. So it was more a matter of kind of resisting until they called action. When they called action, I just kind of let it out.
Is it the kind of set where you're able to have, like, you know, fun and carefree moments?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, there had to be. I think when something is that heavy, there needs to, it balances itself out with moments of levity. Absolutely.
If I could stomach it, I'd love to watch it several times again, because the details are everything in this film. How much attention to detail was there? Obviously, her profession is about attention to detail.
Yeah, and Ari is the most specific, meticulous director he was the most prepared, one of the most prepared directors I've ever worked with. It was incredible. Yeah, but I think, you know, with my character, you know, as an artist exploring, choosing to explore her own world, kind of in itself reveals to us that she doesn't understand much of her life. And there is something in her that is endlessly troubled. So sometimes I wonder, like, what it's a film about an awakening. Sometimes I wonder, even though what she discovers is horrible and unthinkable, that maybe there's a slight amount of relief to it because she isn't crazy. You know, and finally there's evidence of something very, very wrong, which has been disturbing her pretty much her entire life.
Let's talk about the other actors. Obviously, great performances by yourself, by Gabriel, by Nate, by the little girl. I mean, it was a very strong cast, wasn't it?
Absolutely. And again, Ari was like, he handpicked not only every cast member, but every crew member, everybody that was contributing. He just had such a specific idea of what he wanted. But yes, all of the performances are incredible, and I think, it all serves the film, absolutely.
And finally, the movie was a sensation at Sundance. How was the experience being? Were you
I wasn't there, no.
Oh, you weren't there?
I was shooting a TV show in Manchester, so I missed both of the, there was the South by Southwest Festival and Sundance, but they were all so excited. I kept getting emails, like, check this out, people are freaking out. So I've made a lot of movies, and I don't think I've ever worked on anything that's had this much kind of
buzz and
energy
vibe.
around it. Yeah, it's pretty wild.